Alright, this is a video tutorial to help you learn the correct way to put together your saxophone without damaging the instrument. So the first step, before you even think about putting your instrument together, is make sure that it's on the floor nice and flat. Now, for the sake of demonstrating in this video, I have it on a flat table where I know it's not going to get knocked over. But if you can, try to assemble your instrument on the floor so that it can't get knocked over, because as soon as the instrument falls, it will most definitely be damaged. So, take a look at the handle. You'll notice that the handle is below the opening. So the line right here, this is where the case will eventually open. Alright, and that is a general rule of thumb regardless of whatever instrument you play. Always keep the handle below the opening, and that's how you know that the instrument is settled down at the bottom here, so that when you open the case, it's not going to come falling out. Alright, so gently and carefully open up the latch on either side. That's a tricky latch. And carefully open it up. So your saxophone doesn't have a whole lot of parts. It has this main part, this is the saxophone, and this is the bell, all connected. It comes with a neck strap. You should have a reed in a reed guard. The neck, and the neck has a cork. And then the mouthpiece and the ligature. Okay, mouthpiece, ligature. So, first step is to take out the saxophone very carefully and not to grab it on any of the keys or the rods. There are lots of keys on the saxophone, as you can tell just by looking at it. And they're held on and held in place by these long metal rods. If any of these get bent, then the whole instrument is damaged. So you need to never grab it right here around the rods. Always hold it in places where there aren't keys or rods. Good place, rule of thumb, is to hold it, support it down at the bottom, like this. Alright? So, you're going to hold on to the instrument. You can hold it against you and grab it right here at the bell. Take out your neck strap. And if you're a little uncomfortable with this, it's good to set it down like that so you know for sure that it's not going to drop. And then you're going to hook your neck strap into this little circle, little ring, on the back of the instrument. I'll take off the neck strap so you can see the ring. I'll hook it back on. Now, a good rule of thumb is to always act as if you don't have a neck strap holding it. So even though this is attached, I'm still going to either have my hand supporting it or I'm going to set it down like this. You never ever want to trust in the neck strap because you don't want to find out the hard way that it is faulty or something like that, because then your instrument will drop and inevitably break. So we have saxophone hooked up on the neck strap. Take out the neck with your right hand and try to not grab it and hold it on this part right here. All of these metal rods very easily bend. So you want to put this in facing you. Should go in pretty easily. Okay, I'll do that again. Just like that. And then there should be some screws, or just one screw on either side. Every saxophone is different. It might have two, it might just have one. So you want to twist it righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Okay, so the most part of the saxophone is assembled. The next step is to take out the mouthpiece and the ligature. Alright, you're going to, for the sake of demonstrating, I'm going to take the neck off of the saxophone, just so you can see easier, but you normally would not take it off. By this point, your reed should be in your mouth. Take your reed out of the reed guard and put it in your mouth. You need to wet the reed in order for it to play correctly. A dry reed won't vibrate and produce sound. So here we have the neck. Pretend that it's still attached to the saxophone. And we have the mouthpiece. You're going to put the mouthpiece onto the neck, just like that, and carefully twist it on. Now you want the open, flat side to be facing down, okay? Not up, like that, okay? So make sure that the solid side is on top. Now take the reed out of your mouth. You should have been wetting it. Alright, slip off the ligature from the mouthpiece, and then align the reed onto the mouthpiece with the edges, of the flat side right here. I don't know if you can tell, but it kind of forms the shape of the reed. So you want it to be in line with that. So you don't want it too far over to the side or to the other side. Also, you can't have it this far down. See how much opening there is at the top? You want to just barely be able to see a little bit of the mouthpiece when you look through right at the reed. Just a little bit. Then, holding the reed in place, you're going to carefully slip the ligature over both the mouthpiece and the reed, holding it in place. And if the reed slipped or, adjusted itself while putting on the ligature, that's okay. You can just readjust it carefully now. There we go. You can see just a little bit of the mouthpiece, just like that. Now make sure that you have the ligature down far enough so that it doesn't touch the U part of the reed right there. Now tighten the screws. Remember, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Not too tight, but tight enough so that the reed isn't going to move around while you're playing. So now you have your saxophone all put together. Now, because remember, we were pretending that I didn't take off the neck. And this is what it should look like. Have the mouthpiece, ligature, neck, saxophone and bell, and neck strap. And that neck strap should still be attached to you. So when you're taking apart the instrument, first thing you're going to do is take off the reed and put it back in the reed guard. Reeds are very, very delicate and can easily be chipped. And as soon as a reed is chipped, then it's no longer good. And then you have to get new reeds. Now you're going to take off the mouthpiece and the ligature, put them back in the case, unscrew the neck, carefully, not grabbing, just around. You can wiggle off the neck, put that back in the case. Now you can unhook your neck strap, that should still be attached to you, and fold it into this open part of the case. There should be a cap. Put that back on that opening, and then very gently lay the saxophone down. There's only one way that a saxophone will fit into a case, so don't try to flip it some weird way. Now, if you had a difficult time putting the mouthpiece on the neck, that might be because your instrument is probably brand new and this cork is brand new. So the way that you fix that is you take out your cork grease. It looks like chapstick, but it's not. And then you just take a very little amount, put it on the cork very gently, and then rub it and spread it around onto the cork. Just like that. And then once you're done, put your cap back on, and your mouthpiece should be able to slide right on. Then again, as always, you very gently close the case. Make sure it is completely latched. There you have it.